Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm super excited today to do a total body yoga flow with you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's begin our practice by standing at the front of our mat in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet can be together or hip width apart, hands at heart center in prayer. Keep the crown of the head lifting up toward the sky, shoulders down away from ears, tailbone slightly drops down. Start by setting an uplifted intention for today's practice. Seal in this intention and allow this to carry you through your practice today. We'll begin our warm-up with 2 rounds of Sun Salutation A. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Hold here, breathe. Working the heels to the floor. If they don't reach, that's okay. Hips up towards ceiling. Make sure the upper back stays flat. Continue to hold and breathe. Inhale, step forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms reach up towards sky. Exhale, back to heart center. Inhale, arms reach overhead one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Hold here, breathe. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, 1. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, bend knees, look forward. Step or jump forward, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, arms reach towards sky. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Hold here, breathe. Feeling the fire starting to build in the glutes. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair. If you look down, you should be able to see the tops of your toes. Try to sit a little lower. Exhale, back to Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Warming up the shoulders. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank, feeling that belly warming up as well. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg toward the sky. Exhale, bring the foot forward between the hands. Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Hold here, breathe. Keep your hips pointing forward toward the front of the mat. Shoulders should be down, away from your ears. Right knee in line with your right ankle. Continue to hold here. Feeling the work in the legs, the fire building in the legs. Inhale, open to Warrior 2. Exhale, straighten the front knee. Inhale, rebend the front knee. Hold here, breathe. Keep your gaze over your front arm. Hips are open toward the side of the mat. Again, shoulders down away from ears. Hold here and continue to keep the breath steady. Inhale, straighten right knee. Exhale, reach forward with the right hand into triangle pose, Trikonasana. Your hand can come to either the right shin or you could place the hand behind the right leg. Left arm is reaching up toward the sky and your gaze is up toward the left hand. Keep a micro bend in your front knee so that the knee isn't locked out. You should feel the hamstring starting to open on the right side. To come out of the pose, we'll go through a vinyasa. Bring the hands to the side of the foot and step back into a plank to chaturanga to upward dog. Exhale, back down dog. Inhale, reach the left foot toward the sky. Exhale, bring the left foot forward between the hands. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Breathe. Again, keep the hips pointing forward toward the front of the mat. Keep the lower belly slightly pulled in, abdominals engaged. And keep the shoulders down away from your ears. Breathe steady. Inhale, open to Warrior 2. Straighten the front knee and rebend the front knee. Continue to breathe. Looking forward over your front hand. Left knee in line with left ankle. Gently pull in the lower belly to keep the abs engaged. Tailbone gently drops down. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, reach forward, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Breathe. Again, hand could either be on the shin or behind the foot, depending on your flexibility and mobility. You want to imagine that you're between two panes of glass. Gazing up toward the top hand. To come out of the pose, we're going to exhale the breath, bring the hands to the sides of the foot, step back, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. So you feel more mobility in the ankles, a little more flexibility in the calves at this point. We're going to come into our abdominal series. So we're going to come forward into plank and hold here. So in your plank pose, you want to keep the back flat, not overarching the back into extension or flexion. And keep the abs pulled up and in, so your belly button is pulled in toward the spine. Feeling the fire building in the belly. Continue to hold and breathe. Exhale, back to down dog. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, on your right hand, right outer foot open to side plank, Vashisthasana. Breathe. Keep the abdomen drawing in. Keeping one straight line. Your hips aren't falling down toward the floor or up toward the ceiling. Exhale the breath as you come back to plank. Inhale as you open to side plank on the other side. Left arm under left shoulder. Right arm reaches up toward sky. Breathe. So this is really working the obliques, so you're getting more of the sides of the abdominal wall. Again, make sure belly is pulled in toward the spine in this position. Exhale the breath to come out to plank, press back down dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up toward the sky, point the toes. Exhale, bring the foot between the hands for crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Breathe. Keep the right knee in line with the right ankle. Keep the left heel lifted up off the mat and the left knee straight. Continue to breathe and hold, and bring the intention you set in the beginning of practice back to the front of the mind. On the next exhale, reach your arms back and bring your body forward over your front leg. Breathe. So you're not resting on your front leg, you're lifted up off it, really working the muscles of the right leg. Scapula, shoulder blades squeeze together, chin slightly tucked. Exhale the breath and come into lizard pose, both hands on the inside of the front leg. Breathe, and if you have the mobility, you can come down onto your elbows. Continue to hold. It's really opening through the right hip. Keep the back knee straight and lifted. 2, come out of the pose, come up on the palms of the hands and bring the right hand to the outside of the right foot. Step back to plank, lower to chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. As you inhale, reach the left foot toward the sky, feeling a stretch in the front of the left hip. Exhale as you bring the foot between the hands and come up to crescent lunge. Breathe. As you hold here, pulling the belly in and up to keep the abdomen engaged. Keep the left knee in line with the left ankle, and the back heel is lifted. Exhale the breath as you bring the arms back and lean forward. Breathe. Keep the shoulders down and back, abdomen lifted up. Make sure you're not leaning on the left thigh, really increasing the work of the left leg. Exhale the breath as you come into lizard pose, Uttanapristhasana. Breathe. You could either have your hands on the inside of the left foot, or you could come down onto the elbows on the inside of the left foot if you have the mobility. Keeping the right quad engaged as you keep the knee straight. Really feeling opening in that left hip. To come out, border the left foot and press back, plank, chaturanga, upward dog, and press back, downward dog. A few breaths here. Working the heels toward the floor, hips up toward the sky, resting for a moment. Start to bend the knees and look forward. Step or jump forward to a flat back. Forward fold. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands back at heart center. Preparing for a balance series, come to the front of your mat and stand in Tadasana. Beginning with one-legged mountain pose, bring the right leg up, keeping the knees straight, arms at your sides, keeping the belly engaged, holding here. Breathe. Bend the knee in for a standing hand to toe. So do a yogi toe lock on the big toe and straighten the leg out. If this is too much, you can grab underneath the hamstring and straighten the knee from there. Hold here. Breathe. Try to keep that knee as straight as possible and starting to move the leg out to the side for extended hand to big toe pose, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Again, if this is too much, grab under the hamstring and just bring the leg out to the side that way. Bringing the leg back forward and then gently relaxing the leg to the floor. Bring your hands back at heart center and prepare for the other side. Left leg comes up and the knee straightens out. Standing one-legged mountain pose. Squeeze that knee straight, feel the quad working. Abdominal muscles pulled in. Bend that knee for hand to toe. Yogi toe lock and extend the knee straight. Hold here. Trying to keep your spine long. And moving into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Leg comes out to the side. Again, spine stays long. Hold here and breathe. To come out of the pose, bring the leg forward and then gently relax it to the floor. Coming back to Tadasana, hands at heart center. Close your eyes and come back to the breath. Inhale, arms reach overhead, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, plank to chaturanga, all the way to the floor. Inhale to low cobra, bhujangasana. Breathe. Starting to work the muscles of the low back. So don't press into your hands, really use the muscles of the low back. The hands are just resting on the floor. Keep the legs zipped together. Keep the glutes relaxed. Continue to breathe and relax down, crossing your hands one on top of the other, and then rest your forehead on them. Relax here for a few deep breaths. Coming into locust pose, Shalabhasana. Cross your hands together and lift up the upper body, the legs. Keep your palms squeezing together and keep your neck long so your chin is slightly tucked. You should feel the muscles working in the low back. Continue to hold and breathe. And relax down, one hand on top of the other, and relax your forehead down. Breathe here. Press back into child's pose, feet together with your knees apart, Balasana. Reach your arms forward and relax your forehead on the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Coming up, cross your legs and take a seat on the mat. Coming into our last abdominal series, starting with boat pose, Navasana. Bring the legs up, starting with the knees bent. Arms straight out, toes pointed. If you want more of a challenge, straighten the knees. Hold here, abs pulled in, spine is long. Chest is lifted. Continue to hold. And relax down. Feet to floor. And come lay on your back. Bring your knees in toward your chest, holding onto your ankles for a modified happy baby stretch. Let your knees gently fall out to the side. And take a few deep breaths, directing the breath in toward the hips. Bring the legs back down on the mat. Straighten them out and then bring the right leg in toward your chest and bring it over to the left for a supine spinal twist. Extend both arms out and look over to your right hand. The twist is really coming from the upper body, so you're working on getting that right shoulder toward the floor. Some deep breaths here. Switching sides, straighten the right leg out toward the floor. Bring the left knee in toward the chest and the left knee over to the right. Both arms straighten out and look toward your left hand. Again, the twist is coming from the upper body, so working the left shoulder toward the mat. Even if the left leg is floating off the floor, that's okay. A few deep breaths here. Bring the knee back up and in, and straighten it out onto the floor. Bend both knees in, and windshield the legs side to side, relaxing through the low back. Stop in the center and just let the knees fold toward each other just to relax the low back onto the floor. Straighten the legs out and come into Shavasana, deep relaxation. Legs are straight out. Feet can fall toward the sides of the mat. Palms are facing up. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Get whatever you need to be comfortable. If you need a pillow, if you need to put a bolster under your knees, that's fine. It's really important to spend this time here in Shavasana to relax and rest. Rest the body and rest the mind. We'll do a body scan. So breathing in to the feet, and as you exhale, let the feet relax. Moving up, breathing into the calves and the knees. And as you exhale, let the calves and the knees relax. Coming up to the thighs. Inhale and exhale, let the thighs relax. Coming up to the pelvis, the low back, the lower abdomen. Inhale here and exhale. Let the pelvis, the lower abdomen, the low back relax. Coming up to the upper abdomen and the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, let the upper abdomen and the chest relax down into the earth. Checking into the shoulders, the upper arms. Breathe in here. And let the shoulders and the upper arms relax into the earth. Coming to the forearms, the wrists, the hands. Breathe in here. And relax the forearms, the wrists, and the hands into the earth. Coming up to the neck. Inhale here. And exhale, relaxing the neck. Checking into the muscles of the face, the jaw, the eyes. Inhale here. And let the muscles of the face relax. Coming up to the crown of the head. Inhale here. And exhale, let the crown of the head relax into the earth. Now breathing on your own, feeling this full body relaxation. Start to bring the awareness back into the body by gently wiggling the fingers and the toes. Reach your arms overhead, stretch out, elongate the body, and then bend your knees and roll to your right side. Feeling the right side of the body relaxed onto the earth. Use your hands to press yourself up into a comfortable sitting position, keeping the eyes closed. Come back to the intention that you set at the beginning of practice. Seal in that intention by bringing your hands at heart center. Thank you for sharing your time with me in today's practice. Namaste.